crucifix. That is a crucifix from there.
Yeah, or even what's the one you use? Triangle.
Triangle.
If you can get to the chop arm.
Oh, the rod plateau.
No, just a straight up
Yeah.
trash compactor and all that stuff,
yeah,
right?
the backwards.
Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome.
All those things. I just see it coming into play now. Right? What's up, T? Close guard. Sorry, this is better.
Yeah, just do this. I don't want you to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
That's dope. Yeah.
And then
Just created that space to get it up.
yeah, the lean is the most important. And then the second one is going to be like a plan B, which I'm not sure I've got figured out yet.
Same thing.
So this one, grabbing the bell. Yeah. That's probably going to be a battle there, yeah.
Yeah, try to do that again.
But at least the arm is protected.
Yeah, this will be the first battle right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that angle on my spine. If you keep walking that direction.
Yep. That's the key. Okay. To the separation.
Yeah.
And then, so you should be on my wrist then too, right? To have that extra.
Yeah.
This is, you gotta see the first one. Pedro Sauer via YouTube. Yeah.
Over across.
Yeah, so this also comes from you, yeah?
Yeah, I can use that.
You can't armbar here because I'm super close, but I'm gonna grab that grip, yeah.
Okay.
Start to walk the hip, start to post here, but I want to block this hip right here. Now I'm gonna start to lean in.
This knuckle. Okay.
And by leaning in, I create the space
We get the arm up.
to bring the arm back.
Okay. Yeah. That's a nice way to free the arm. That's really hard.
Because Peggy, yesterday you threw me in that and it was devastating on my brain.
What's that? Oh, was it being stuck in there?
Oh, man.
Dope. I've heard there's a party.
Hey!
Pajama party. No pants party. Oh, that's next one.
It was so nasty. It was like, I was just like freaking out because I had zero control over it. So I'll try my hardest to get there. So,
Good.
He's going for the Barrett
Yeah,
already.
I was able to get into your armpit, and that's how I snuck it. Actually.
We're going to go here. Alright. So I got that. Alright. I want to get to this side of my leg. Okay.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Watch. So I can connect my hand. Okay. Then I need to push away.
Yeah. Keep moving.
And then. Alright, got it. I can tell. Alright.
Yeah, I remember Poyler telling us that detail. Like when you think you got it locked in, you move further away from it. See, like you're separating the head from the body.
Yeah. Can I do one more time?
Yep, of course.
Because we'll get here, yeah, and I'll get here. It doesn't matter, you know. I'm like, okay, fine. But boom, if I can get this underneath, okay, then I want my right leg that's closest to your head. I want to be on the outside of that knee. And then I got to expose my hand so I can get the grip. So I'm going to start to walk that way. All right? It turns your head too, yeah? Now I've got that grip. Now I need to, I need to make the space.
Are you S-ing or gable in there?
However you can connect them. I just changed it a different way. I did it S grip the other way, and now I have a different grip with a gable, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you can get. I guess, you okay?
Yep.
The more I walk over, the more I make space to grab this hand. I think I would prefer this. Because,
Okay, yeah, that's
see, this doesn't give me a lot of push off, but I think this does.
lots of
Then
risks.
I want to push out here, and then now the last tip is the crossface. I'm going to drop my right shoulder, and I want to connect it to where my watch would be on my right hand.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to check my phone. I think that was what it did.
What was that detail on the back?
Bro, so
Oh, the back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, let me show you that one. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, let's go to Kona.
Maverick.
You Ryan ditches.
North South String.
Did you end up going?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, I went last week.
Oh, did you go today too?
No. I lived in instead.
North South. Mad Ripper. Coast Guard. Okay, I got them all.
See, told you. I looked up and he's got it on already.
Yeah.
Rewind to see how I got that.
See, my belt must have shrunk in the drawer.
My gi too.
So we got this going on, I think our main goal is to get this. But if you get it, sweet. But if you don't, we still have this amount here pushing down. I'm gonna bring my wrist down a little bit and flare my elbow.
How's training been,
So
Joe?
your arm comes up. Now this doesn't work
Doing 2 days.
if you
So
are
2 days.
if this is
Going
pinned
pretty
in.
steady again.
Homestead in the morning.
It doesn't work if it's pinned in.
If I try to do
But
this,
today couldn't.
Well, I'm gonna distract you by like trying
So
to.
just lift it instead.
If I start going over here, you're gonna forget what's going on, and I can get it here. Once I get it here, I'm gonna reach all the way around
all
like
gi, or
this.
you guys got gi nights?
I wanna go slow. Yeah.
Just in case.
It's feeling it when I leave. So I start to pull, and then I'm gonna dip in,
Him and
and then I'm
Kaluka
gonna
are
bring
Kaluka,
it back to me.
Yep, yep.
He's getting good. His wrestling, solid.
You're awesome.
You guys
that's
go.
nothing wrong.
Because everyone else is freezing
Yeah,
green
like,
right here.
Really?
Yeah. So I think for you then,
Some
what
always
I would
like
have to
meeting you
do-
at like 50 and I get in a bad position. I'm like, ugh.
Really?
I gotta explode. Yeah, now I have
Yeah,
to
you
work.
feeling it?
It's almost like a
I made me do this to you,
Yeah,
bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not.
Fuck,
It stops
man,
going
I'm
fast. It
smashing
starts
you.
going down.
No, he got me yesterday.
Yeah.
Not
And I
so
think-
long. He's like,
So I mean,
First time I got
the
there,
bodies
6
are different,
months, and I
and
was
the
like-
mechanics are different, but
then after that,
ultimately,
I
I try to get leverage and freedom
Because
in the
he's
elbow.
been he's well, the
And
last time I
then
rolled with
I've
him,
got a
that
hip
should've been a
in,
year
and
ago.
then I want
Yeah,
to get my back to the floor. So once I get here,
I want to roll a clown.
I just didn't find it.
He's always explosive.
We'll try it.
He's always
You'll find it so right away.
Yeah, I know. I seen him on the full at ACC trials, and then he had a fight along the bottom of this one too, right? At the Naga or the crown, one of those two.
A lot of things here.
Kristen, yeah.
Oh, you got it, but yeah.
Shauna!
Oh,
Wow!
yes.
What a surprise!
Cool. I like being a surprise.
Very cool
I
surprise.
keep, well, for you, I had to let go so I could get more on the top. For me, you're probably gonna be yeah,
Is it better if I pull down?
Down the back.
I think you want like a rear naked around it. Because now, right, as you hip in, here, go back to the left, right, as you hip into me, right? Okay, now, find the end of the extension there.
I see that hurts my wrist coming this
Well,
way.
then let go of it and grab. Okay, right there, I can feel it though. Yeah, okay. So you can change your grip, but for this one,
Zebra down. This is the detail. Yeah, I mean, you just grab here right here. And then I feel this one.
that's a different side. That's the front.
That's the front.
The back.
And then
If you rotate this that way, so like you just hold it like that, and then put this shoulder as you hip in. Try to put this shoulder on the back. And hip in. Yes. So that's the back.
That's fine.
So there's a two prong attack.
Instead of
Yeah,
just
yeah.
That's the front and the back.
you're spinning on there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. It's one way or the other.
But this one's called ladder.
Can you,
What's that?
It's that when you're in site control, and you got the one staple down, and you pin that elbow, you pinch that elbow together.
When you're trying to get this one
It's
stable.
basically the same thing, but it's this one.
So
Right,
like get this, as well as you get
this right here.
yeah.
Oh,
Do you know that one?
I have to look at it. No, I don't do that.
push them off.
I mean, they come out here.
Because he's doing it from the knees too.
What's up, Shauna?
No.
How's life?
Getting back into it.
Right on.
That's good.
We brought all the guys. You got all the guys that are ready to smash you through. Who's that?
Bring it.
No.
Bring it. Here, I thought I was early, and you guys are already all here.
It's like getting Mark showed me that one. What's up, Sean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, hey.
How is Mr. Mark doing?
This one good?
Good. Knees all good?
His knee is doing real good. He's feeling very good. Probably too good.
Too good. Gotta get him over here so we can break him.
That's right. Yeah, he's gotta work up some courage, I think, to get back.
Tell them, come sit here.
Yeah.
Just come sit here and yell at me and tell me what to do. Make fun of me.
I know we could use some
I'm glad
coaching.
you called him. He's had a lot
He's a reverse Del Nemo.
He's got a distraction.
Yes.
You got that.
Without it, right here.
Well, he is working out at the gym,
That foot?
and he did started.
Here?
Oh,
And then he's like,
He's doing a
this
little
like
bit of
kicked
swimming.
me
He
off.
just started swimming
Just like
again.
push me
And
this
it's
way.
right.
okay.
No, I was like,
So he's, I mean, he's
he's
got
opening that door for me.
pretty tough man.
So I want to have
For me, it's right.
like at you.
Yeah, and deep. And Riley's volleyball, literally ended
Yep, no.
Monday night.
Timing was good there.
So, yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I think it was yesterday.
Was it? Yeah, I was out walking and I've been meaning to text him for like 3 weeks. And I'm like, every time I think about it, I'm like, oh,
Sure.
and I was actually, no kidding about you. Hey, I do a job.
Perfect.
It's,
Good. Yeah. I know, I miss it. I miss it too because it's something we always did together for years. For like the last 6 or 7 years. We've been doing this together. So,
more fun.
yeah.
Thank you. I can't repulse because you
Yeah.
yeah.
Like here, I was wondering.
Yeah.
I like locked it down.
Oh, that's representing.
Yeah.
Our family.
That is work.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Told Rich I tried.
Hi, I haven't met you. I'm Shauna.
You tried on me, dude. I
Jason?
didn't see it.
Chase?
Trio today.
Third time's a charm. Nice to meet you.
Today I just want to sweets.
So you're not gonna work on
Are you-
you're
do
just
you,
gonna work on sweet passes
go to school with-
and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Isaac?
I'm gonna work on sweets.
The other guy that.
Isaiah.
Isaiah, thank you.
Isaiah, have you met Match yet?
Haven't met Match.
Yeah. I got a new teenage boy, Match.
Cool. Alright, and Tracy. Alright. Is Isaiah still coming?
Yeah, he didn't come last week. I think he was sick, so he might
Just going around.
Yeah, so he might be recovering.
Yeah.
Who else was telling us that yesterday?
From Africa.
Yeah.
Match got pretty sick.
Yeah, he was sick for
Well,
like
you're
2 or 3
basically
weeks.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, my son Jasper. I
Don't
take
even
him in
look
urgent
nasty
Sunday
as
at
that
103 temperature.
That's what he had to do.
Really?
It ended up being that Speech's neighbor.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. They just,
Two houses down from
Yeah, yeah.
they just moved here from Korea.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. I'm glad he found. How did he find
But
us?
that's how I keep.
His mom had posted something on Facebook that his son wanted to do jujitsu.
Wow.
So I messaged her to call me or whatever, and then I got in touch with his mom.
So glad. That's so great.
Yeah.
Really, really great. Yeah, Riley might. He's done with volleyball, like high school volleyball. He's still got club and beach. And
Oh, and it could be year round if you wanted
it
to.
is year round for him, and he does want it.
Yo, look at this guy.
Make some time for us.
Oh my god.
What? Seeing you,
Look
man.
at this guy.
Jason, do you go
What's up,
to
brother?
high school? You're in 8th grade? Oh wow. Do you go to Waikoloa? You used to? Okay.
He goes to Parker now.
Oh, nice.
That's a
That's good.
Same version.
You like Parker? A little bit, yeah. I have an 8th grader who
I told you you
wants to
got
go to
bigger.
Parker. He's gonna go to California
Yeah,
next
he
year. So he's gonna stay in
Look
Parker.
thick, dude.
We were just talking about you yesterday.
Right now.
He's gonna come all jacked.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you in the picture
He goes to Waikoloa.
for Pono's promotion.
Nice. He's new this year,
You're on
so.
Mad Dog in the back.
Tall blonde kid.
Grizzled
You
vet.
know it?
Got another one.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, even number.
Yeah, with his older brother Riley.
7, 8.
Awesome. Very cool.
I don't even know who
How's that smell?
Oh, there he is.
Very cool.
What's up, man?
What's up, big dog?
Wow. Hey.
Shauna, you brought all these guys.
I
with
guess
you.
so. It was like
Right on.
my energy brought y'all
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Wow.
Let's just do like a couple. Joe wants to do some sweeps, right? Like what? Half guard?
Yeah, half guard, and I was looking for specific like north, south entries.
North, south, and
Yeah, like, cause there's a couple of people I'm rolling with right now. They'll like push me to north, south, and then I'm just looking to like attack under the leg, grab side control, walk myself back into like a darts or something like that.
Is that no-gi?
Let's see. So, like close guard sweep type thing, half guard. What was it? First sweep. Maybe the ones we did last week.
Yeah.
Couple like the jump lane and the. So this is a good sweep. So it's almost, it reminds me of the sweep that I like to do. Sit up, underhook, and I kind of bait my partner into whizzing, right? So they're both very similar in the direction that we go. Not quite in the reaction, but so this one's my favorite, so I'll show this one first, okay? So if we're playing half guard here, right, I'll have a knee shield maybe, or whatever the case might be. But I'm gonna sit up because I want to get an underhook, right? So I'm gonna sit up, get an underhook, and most of the time, high percentage of the time, my partner is gonna whizzer my arm, yeah? I mean, this is kind of what happens a lot in no-gi as well too, because the no-gi guys is pretty much like a reaction for the darts, right? Is what's happening. So, a couple ways that you can do it. So, the first thing that I like to do is the arm that's behind the back. I'm going to bring it back around, and if I can either grab my partner's wrist or if I can't, I just try and focus on like pinching my elbow to my rib cage so that he can't get his arm back anymore, right? So now I'm going to try and take Ryan this way to his left, right? So I'm going to post my hand on the floor if I can, and I'm just going to like shoot my body weight on him. If he doesn't stop me, then I can just come right on top. But nobody's going to ever let you do that, right? They're going to fight you for this top position. Yeah, so I'm going to push him over. He's going to fight me back, and then I got a nice, just like a super easy basic sweep over. The one thing that's really making it work is that he can't put his hand back on the ground. Yeah, so he can't base out anymore. So I'm sure I've got a couple of you guys with this one in the past. It's an oldie but goodie. It works, right? So you gotta really try and sell the fact that you want to push your partner to their back corner, to this corner over here. Yeah, it's not gonna work if I'm over here and I try to take Ryan with me. I don't have the momentum to take him over. I gotta get up and try and push him over. Now I have all this space behind my back to the floor to work with, to take him, build up some momentum to take him over. And most of the time, when we're going over, when we're falling and Ryan's starting to fall and I'm going with him, when we're falling, if his legs aren't crossed, and I feel that they aren't, when we're landing, I'm already taking my foot up so that I can be in side control. Okay, so that kind of puts you in a nice spot too. One more time. So we're here. I can go knee shield if I want to. I don't have to, but I like to put this here as like a little bit like a momentum to sit myself up right here. Yeah. So now he goes whizzer. Sometimes if you can reach in and grab their sleeve like I am right here, this is good too. Now I got the pinch on his arm and I'm holding straight, so it's a little bit harder even for him to pull the arm back out, right? Okay, so now that we're here, we might be here for a second or two. Try and push him over, and then now just come back up, and I got a nice sweep that way. Okay, so that's the first one. We'll do these two right here that fit pretty well together. Okay, so the second one is I can be here, and sometimes I'll get like this, sort of like what these call like a 93 guard or Z guard or whatever up here. I put the pressure on the bicep, holding out here for a second, and then I'll switch my foot back to the floor over here. Now I'm gonna pull myself super close under Ryan. And as I pull myself close under him, I'm gonna take his hand with me and move it towards his belly button. Okay? So I'm kind of looking for two things to happen. I want to go super close under him, and I'm going to use this foot to trap his foot over here so he can't step out. Right? So now I got the arm, his arm's tucked in, and my foot is pretty close to his, so that when I initiate my sweep, he can't pull away from me. Right? So I can I try and either get my hand under his leg, or sometimes you get so deep under your partner that you really don't need another lifting device. But I try to get my arm under, either all the way under his foot, or if there's space under his thigh, I'll do that one too. Right? Depends on what you get. Okay? So we're out there playing. I got this kind of pressure on his bicep. Right? Now when I'm ready to do my sweep, I'm gonna bring myself close under him. I'm gonna put myself way under him, and now I got his arm trapped. We're gonna go that way. So I almost like loaded him on top of me as I moved underneath of him. Okay, so we're playing here. I got this sleeve, maybe making some pressure on his arm to give. This also works sometimes too. If I can grab the outside of the pant and pressure on the bicep, I can get that sweep sometimes too. Right? So we're here playing. I'm gonna try and get as close underneath him as I can and bring this arm with me inside. Now he's kind of like off balance already, right? Foot next to his. I'm gonna go over. You can take your foot off because you got this leg trapped up in the air, and you got a nice side control position. Got it? Try it. Go for it, guys. Try it out. Partner up. Mitch, you can turn the fan on if you want. Yes, sir. So you can do it in no gi too, Joe. Just pinch the. Second one, you grab the sleeve, and then slide yourself super close under your partner.
Because I gotta actually let go of it.
Just want to keep this.
Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta turn on your other hip, Justin. So now you're laying on your right side, lay flat on the ground because you're gonna go back down. Yeah, as you come under, slide under,
And already turn your hip. But you see how his hand's pulsing, you gotta bring it close to you. And kinda let him pulse.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, we do it.
Alright. No, no, talk to him.
So I noticed that one thing you didn't do on that one is you can muscle me anywhere in the house.
I missed you, Joe.
As you come underneath, break my
Hold
hand.
on, just a little bit more.
Make my arm here. Hide it from the eye grab. There you go. Now a little bit.
So that
Yeah,
was
This is
weird.
matter time.
I don't know, man.
So you guys might need that.
Yes. Thanks, Steve. Yes. Beautiful. Super close underneath the yeah, that's the direction. Trust. Perfect. Yes.
What do you have with
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Who's going to be on the lockdown one?
But you can get it.
It's very similar.
Spider
Oh yeah, you're locked off there too.
I don't
You
know.
ever just calling? Everybody was flipping us. Stand up.
Dude, it sucks so bad, dude.
And I was like, how's he doing? I don't know if he's flexible and like kind of like elevating back into me. And I was like,
Stood up with it.
You do the scorpion, right? You just he stood up with you.
well, like I almost got to
Right.
and then he just grabbed and came over to where like I couldn't do anything. And I was like, okay.
That's not supposed to happen. Okay, come check this out, you guys. Well, Ryan's got a good one.
That was all she said.
I got this because Joe's here. Joe's the shoulder of justice, heavy smasher, almost 200. And I can't do anything, and I'm trying to breathe. So I want space if I can here. I'll try to pull down a little bit. But I'm going to do a lockdown. So I'm going to take my feet from the outside, and I'm going to take them to the inside. So they go from the outside to the inside. Then this foot is going to find my own shin, like that, and then I'm going to extend my feet, catching this foot. Okay, this is the lockdown, right? I want to keep some tension on here, all right? So it's not comfortable, but what happens is that when I straighten my legs, it relieves the pressure on my neck, okay? So then the other thing is that I have this ability